the vinegar water with all the lime and hard water deposit. In the bottom of here is probably a ½ inch of white lime, calcium, hard water buildup that builds up inside of the tank. And yes, after you brew so much coffee, that's what the inside of the water tank looks like inside the brewer. Okay, so this is what I got out of it. It was stuck in prime. In order for me to get it going, I'm going to show you what I call a sequence reset. What you do is you push both of these small buttons here rapidly 10 times together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now we got the screen to light up. And you just keep on hitting the menu button, and this will just go through its test to show you that all the lights and all the displays are lighting up. And then it goes to descale. Then you hit it one more time on the menu, and it'll have just some random number. It'll say menu, and then you hit these two buttons together. That will in turn turn on the pump and the light, and it will prime the brewer. It's now drawing water to the internal tank, and then once it gets to the point to where the internal tank is full, it'll start to release some water from inside here, or dispense water. In order to get that hard water lime buildup that's inside this measuring cup out of the brewer on the K75, you'll have to remove the bottom plate, and then underneath the bottom plate there'll be a hose that goes to the, like similar to this one, that goes to the bottom of the water boiler tank. There'll be a little wire tie on here. You can just pop that off with a little mechanics pick like I have here, or just twist it off or cut it off with a pair of scissors. There's no need to put it back on once it's on. Let me get a cup here because this water's going to start coming out in a minute. And like I said, once you take this off, just stick it over the sink and let it drain all the water out. That's after you let it sit with the vinegar in it overnight. It's got to sit overnight, otherwise it'll still have that hard water buildup. See, now we're starting to have water come out. And I just hit it here like this, and then it'll shut off. And I'll just turn it back on from here, and then it'll heat up, and that's fresh clean water inside there now. So what I'll do is I'll take this off, shut the brewer off, and just show you what it looks like from underneath. So that was the priming sequence reset that I just showed you. Hopefully that'll help you, just in case your brewer is stuck in prime or it's stuck in not ready. Sometimes that helps with the not ready as well. Alright, and just like I said, you move these 5 screws here. This plate slides off. This is the hose here that I'm talking about. Oops. Hopefully you can see that now. This hose here, you just pull that off. And I have another hose from another brewer that I salvaged, that I just turn this upside down, and I shake it a little, and that will in turn mix up a lot of that scale or lime buildup, and that'll drain the brewer out. And basically that's it. If you're having any other issues with the K75, a lot of times people will brew a cup of coffee or tea or whatever, and when they're done brewing, they'll leave the K-cup pack in here. That's kind of a no-no, because what happens is as the brewer cools down, with hot and cold, it expands and it contracts. Well, a lot of times it'll pull coffee grinds up into the needle, and then once the grinds are inside the needle, they dry out and turn hard, so when you try to brew, nothing will come out. So then you'll have to use paper clip to try to unclog it there. But basically, if your brewer gets stuck in prime and it's a K75 or a B60, chances are it has hard water buildup. You'll need to get some vinegar inside of it, let it sit overnight. Hopefully the vinegar will be inside the whole pump mechanism and inside the internal tank. You can let it either stay on all night with the vinegar in it, or you can leave it off. The vinegar will do the job even with the brewer off. And like I said, this brewer was stuck in prime. It was basically going to be trash. I filled it up with vinegar, let it sit overnight, and it works perfect now. Hopefully this self-help video will help some of you people that are having problems with your K75 or your B70. Same thing. Only difference is the K75 came with a water filter and a larger tank. Alright folks, take care. I just wanted to add this, folks. This is what the buildup looks like inside your brewer. Yep, that's right. You're making coffee, and those you people that don't defurb or clean your brewer, that's what your water's going through. So think about it next time you have a cup of coffee and you haven't cleaned your brewer in a month or two. That's all the yuck that comes out of there. And also too, if sometimes if your brewer is not pulling water in through here, sometimes that screen in there can also get hard water buildup. So you'll need to get a brush down there, or a wire brush down in there, and brush that up and clean it up. Okay, thanks for looking.